Hey, hello everyone. Hi America. How's it going today? What's happening? Hope you're having an excellent day. Today is April 29th, um, uh, 2023. It's a beautiful day out there. I was out and about earlier. It's like picnic weather. I mean, that's how beautiful of a day it is. You know, just you really just want to go on a picnic. And I'm a picnic kind of guy too. Believe me, I am. If it's I eat my lunch here at home, and while I'm working and holding down the fort. But there's been so many times where I just make my lunch, get my sandwich ready, and my chips and juice and stuff like that, and I just pack it all to go. And I haven't done this year, but I probably will. But I would walk down to, it's only 2 blocks away, to a nice park with big trees and a beautiful park, and sit outside, enjoy the weather, have my lunch, and then I walk back home. So it's just like within walking. I wouldn't even drive. I just walk 2 blocks and have lunch and walk back. Um, and that's how simple it is for me right now where I'm living. And sometimes, if you can't do that, just stepping out in the backyard and having lunch outside or in the front yard, whichever you feel is more uh, your lifestyle, how private you want it to be. I say go for it, you know, especially the pack the lunch thing. I'd rather you pack a lunch and just take it with you than just, stop at a fast food restaurant, and go to the drive through and grab, burger and fries and Coca Cola and stuff like that. It's best to go ahead and just pack a lunch. It's easy. Just think about a simple lunch. And most of my, I normally just I'll get deli stuff like ham and turkey or chicken. Kind of like that's the list. Um, and or as of lately, last like 2 months, I guess, for a while, I've just been buying the can of spam. Ooh, booyah! You know it, man. Spam, and I cut into it, make a spam sandwich, mustard. Kind of fun. It's a very simple, just American, straightforward sandwich. I mean, there really isn't much going on there. The chips are just chips. Uh, Sometimes I'll get some fun chips, instead of like regular potato chips. Um, and The juice is always good, though. I'm very picky about my juice. I have to have this certain brand of juice, and no, or I won't buy it. I won't buy any of the juice. And so they kind of, if they stop selling that brand, then I am gonna be hurting. I don't drink soda pop anymore. However, I used to drink soda pop all the time, daily, every day, for a lot of years. And then for some reason, in the past, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 years, I just stopped. I still have the small bottle of Coke and some root beer in my refrigerator from a long time ago. Just, that just in case, break in case of emergency. So I need a Coca-Cola because I would drink it Coca-Cola every day. Then I just stopped and started drinking juice and definitely more water. Sometimes I think that's why my eyes are screwed up. And that I apologize. That's why I'm wearing my sunglasses today. I'm not trying to be cool or hipster like anything like that. Um, but my eyes are just feel just a little tired and wiped out. So they look a little bit more tweaked out than normal when I wear my regular eyewear. You can still see my eyes, but it's just not as um, clear without any glasses at all. You know, then if I was doing that, then you'd be staring at my eyes thinking like, what's wrong with his eyes? You know, they're just kind of like, you know, everywhere. Or they just, you know, it just looks odd. And I don't want people to focus on my eyes because it might hinder the message that I'm delivering here. So, uh, pardon the sunglasses. We'll get past that eventually. But that's why I was talking about drinking good water. You know, drinking purified water or spring water is is to make sure our system is running good, you know, cleaning up, getting rid of the toxins. And you know, the other things we can do as American tutors too. If you have a crock pot, you know, there's things you can just set on low and high and on the counter, put a bunch of stuff in there, set it up, and have it cook for 8 hours. Uh, you know, if you have one and you don't use it, I strongly suggest that you use it. Just because I want you to stay, I want you to cook more meals at home. And this is a very inexpensive, yeah, and these are things I do weekly. I mean, I use my crock pot pretty much once a week, I feel like. Um, and, but a couple of years ago, I would make some killer vegetable stew, you know, or vegetable soup or whatever you want to call it. And it's just a basic, whatever you have, kind of throw it in the crock pot and cook it up. And it's always delicious. Man, it's always, you can never go wrong. It just comes out delicious. Uh, or if you have less, $5 or less, you know, that's why, you know, I would do it. It's just to save money. And you know, and I would, you know, that I could have a bowl of vegetable soup throughout the week, too. So, you know, it'd make enough. But I would, you know, when I go to the grocery store with the $5 or less, I mean, sometimes it'd be like just $4 or some change, you know, I could buy enough ingredients with that money to make a soup, you know, to make a vegetable soup, you know, the celery, maybe one potato, you know, an onion. You know, it just takes a couple of staple kind of vegetables to throw together. And if you have anything at home, which you know, we all, well, I do at least have some leftover, like vegetables from other uh, buying expenditures, then I just mix that in too. You know, carrots, very inexpensive. These are inexpensive dry beans, very inexpensive um, items you can buy for, like I said, under $5, if not less. And sometimes in the produce department, towards the back, they'll have like some packet, you know, like $1 packs of things for sale, like some squash, you know, or you know something to add to it. Zucchini, I think, is the other one. But if you're okay with, you know, those two, then heck yeah. Normally they just charge like $1, and all you need is, you know, those two little squash things they give you you buy for $1, um, and it tastes delicious, man. In the end, you'll be really happy that you slice and dice everything and put it in there and whipped up the vegetable soup. It smells, the aroma and the smell it by itself with a few spices is just primo. Primo. I mean, for under $5, it is just the bomb. You know, And if you have over $5 and you want to throw in a little bit of some steak chunks, a little bit of meat, then by all means do it. And you just, you're up in the game, man. I mean, that's even more delicious. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Maybe I'm trying to give you some kind of tip, I think, on how to save money. Hold back from going out and eating fast food. Pack a lunch. And I went off on the crock pot thing a little too long. Sorry about that. But it really is an appliance that kicks butt, for me in my life. I love it. So that's probably why I was just a little bit more biased toward crock pots. Saves a lot of money and it's pretty cool to use. It's easy. So I say go for it. Saves money, saves money. Keeps you from spending an extra dollar bill. And that extra dollar bill you can keep in your pocket or put it in the bank or invest it in something that's more useful and productive in your life rather than French fries. That makes sense? It's we can do this. Right? And as American tutors, we can encourage each other with different kind of recipes and things we can use to save money if we're in a pinch and make good food. I mean, I'm sure there's like all kinds of manifestos or of macaroni and cheese. I just don't know what they are. I just know it's mac and cheese and it comes in a box and it's pretty inexpensive. But I don't know. There could be someone who knows how to really do something different that can add to it. Maybe they just add ground beef to the mac and cheese, or there was one restaurant I went to where they had like mac and cheese deep fried like balls, and that was delicious. That was some good stuff. I always wondered, like, wow, man, that was pretty innovative for macaroni and cheese. I love that stuff, man. I mean, I don't eat macaroni and cheese very often anyways, but if there was something cool to do with it, because I do, have it storage for my pantry for my little preparedness, just in case something happens, I will eat that mac and cheese. I just don't have no desire to eat it now, and nor do I really do until it comes down to it, and that's why it's stored for that reason. So I thank you for listening to me. I just don't know where I'm going with this whole food thing because I'm not really a good foodie. I wish I was. I wish I was a really good foodie because I know some good foodie people and they are really good at just whipping up stuff like that. And I'm just like always like in awe. Like, oh my God, wow. How did you do that? Best I can do is like what I'm doing right now in my oven is I have some salmon cooking. But, that's just putting it in the pan, throwing some spices on it, turning on the oven, putting it in there, and then just waiting it out. I mean, there's not really much skill that goes into it. And it always comes out delicious. I have it down. I have my how to bake a salmon down, right. So I always enjoy baking my own salmon and then making salads to add to it. I want to stop. Okay, I want to stop talking about food right now. That is just weird. I did not expect this to come. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just am. Oh, that is just cute. Very cute. With what I'm talking about, we need to join together. We need to unite. We need to be able to share what I'm sharing with you with other folks too. So we can all help each other out and this time of up and down and the roller coaster ride of life in America. Maybe that's the ultimate message. Is to be able to share and share and share and make things more easier, productive and positive. Maybe we don't share enough with each other. Offer that, simple information that would be extremely helpful for other folks. And well, I'm have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. And we'll talk later more. Peace, love,